Delegate from Fairfax, Delegate Filler-Corn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise for a point of personal privilege.
Delegate has the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, members of the body, I would like to follow up with some remarks made yesterday by my friend, the delegate from Powhatan, who I greatly respect regarding both taxes and conformity. Recently, Senate Democratic leader and I sent a letter to Secretary Aubrey Lane asking about the effects that delaying conformity would have on our Commonwealth and all of our constituents, the taxpayers. Secretary Lane wrote back to us and outlined many of those difficulties. And I'm happy to provide a copy of this letter to any of the member who may be interested. So what will be the consequences for Virginians if we fail to act right now? In short, according to Secretary Lane, our failure to act will create financial hardship for our constituents, for Virginians' families. It would produce chaos in the tax filing process and an impasse on impose additional costs on the Commonwealth of Virginia. What really struck me, Mr. Speaker and members of this body, is how quickly the filing season is upon us. On January 28th, this upcoming Monday, is when Virginians will begin to electronically file their state tax returns. If we do not conform, Mr. Speaker, the Virginia Department of Taxation will not be able to process returns or issue refunds. According to Secretary Lane, based on past experience, by February 6th, which is just 1 week later, they could receive 650,000 tax returns sent in. 650,000. And by March 1st, as many as 1.5 million returns. It is important more than ever now to get this figured out as quickly as possible. With the shutdown of the federal government, many Virginians are not receiving their paychecks. They may want to file their tax returns as soon as possible if they can expect refunds. We need to help those affected by this shutdown, however, wherever we can. It is our responsibility on behalf of all Virginians. So again, Mr. Speaker, echoing the remarks made by the delegate from Powhatan yesterday, I ask that we do the right thing, pass conformity as quickly and as soon as possible. Once we do that, I am confident that we can come to an agreement as to how we can address overall tax policy. So, Mr. Speaker, our constituents, Virginians, are counting on us to get this done. We must step up, and I'm confident if we work together, we can meet this responsibility. Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members of the House.